To catch the ferry to go over onto Fraser Island, you have to stop here at the National Parks and Wildlife Information Office and make out an application and pay a fee. So we'll go up and we'll do that now.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Very good. Go to Fraser Island?
Yes,
Okay. Camping permit is $7.50 a night, and your vehicle access fee is $15 for a month.
Okay.
You haven't got any dogs?
No, mate, no dogs.
Okay, motorbikes?
No motorbikes.
Righto. Okay. Could you just sign it, please?
I'm in the front back cafe this morning, good to you. So, probably what you want to do. Well, I know.
There's no dogs allowed at all on Fraser Island, mate?
No, definitely not. As from the 1st of December, all dogs are banned from Fraser Island.
Parks and Wildlife Office, we double-check the tides, and then we go to one of the service stations. The boys feel it's safer to leave the mainland with a full tank of fuel.
When you arrive at the beach, the first thing you have to do is to let your tyres down. We recommend the tyre pressure that you want to run along the beach on about 12 to 18 pound pressure. When you first enter onto the beach, this is the softest section that you'll come onto.
Fraser Island is the largest sand island in the world, situated just 190 kilometres from Brisbane. The island stretches over 125 kilometres. Its highest peak, 235 metres. From the service station, it's a 2-kilometre drive to the beach. On entering Rainbow Beach, beware, as it's one of the softest sections of sand you'll encounter. Once you've crossed the soft section, it's an easy 10 k's to Inskip Point, where you'll meet the barge. There is an inland road from Rainbow Beach to Inskip Point, but it's not recommended, as it's extremely rough. A warning, it may look easy towing a caravan on soft sand, but both of these vehicles are not standard four-wheel drives. Access to Fraser Island is by vehicular barge, aircraft, passenger launches, commercial tours and private boats. Four-wheel drive vehicles are the only practical means of travelling on the island. As we round Inskip Point, the sea is calm and the water is crystal clear. We're tempted to stop for a swim, but decide to carry on as we can see the barge in the distance.
You've got the choice of 2 ferries here to take you across to Fraser Island, and both of these ferries are drive-on, drive-off ferries.
The trip across from the mainland to Fraser Island is a pleasant 10-minute journey. Just enough time to walk around and stretch your legs and appreciate the cool sea breeze. We're disappointed we can't give you the current fares of the 2 barges, but at the moment there's a price war, so shop around when you go. When reaching Fraser Island, you'll notice a small inland track. It's recommended that you take this track on high tide, as the beach can be impassable. The first 2 kilometres can be very dangerous, as the tides have uprooted the trees and there's a lot of debris on the beach.
Once you're on Fraser Island and you're off the ferry, turn to your right and then just follow the coastline. About 30 kilometres up the track, you'll come to the first village of Yurong.
Camping on Fraser Island is a memorable experience. You'll enjoy discovering the true beauty of this so far unspoiled wilderness. After leaving Inskip Point, the first 20 kilometres isn't recommended for camping as there's no fresh water streams. This was the sand mining area of the early 70s. Brumbies are the largest animals on the island. They're the descendants of the horses brought over by the timber cutters in the late 1800s. Their numbers have since been reduced to a few straggly herds. When searching for a campsite, it's a great advantage if you can find one near a fresh water stream. There are quite a few of these streams between Dilly Village and Indian Head. Drinking out of these streams is apparently safe, but we feel that all creek water should be boiled first. National Parks and Wildlife have conveniently situated rubbish bins all along the coast, so there's no need to take your rubbish home or bury it. After finding a suitable camping site, we were ready to start enjoying this beautiful island. The journey from the National Parks and Wildlife Office at Rainbow Beach to our campsite on Fraser Island has taken just over 1 hour.
It's a bit hot for my pancakes. Okay. Yeah.
Lunch finished, and we were all eager to get down to the beach and look for some bait. Getting bait is easy, if you know how. Watching the cars that drive past on low tide, you'll notice the pippies forced to the surface by the vehicle's weight. All that is left is to walk along with a bucket and look for the small mounds. Another very easy way to find the pippies is to look for the pied oyster catchers. Wherever they are, the pippies are sure to be. Beachworms make an excellent bait, but catching beachworms is much more difficult than catching the fish. However, beachworms are available in stores on Fraser Island. If you'd like to catch them yourself, you need a stinky bait for burley, a piece of fish or pippy for finger bait, and put the stinky bait in an old onion bag and drag it through 2 to 3 inches of water at low tide. When the worm surfaces, put the finger bait in front of it. As the worm bites at the bait, you'll feel a small tug. Putting your other hand beneath the sand, slowly apply pressure. When it bites into the bait, it will swell up, which gives you the signal to pull the worm out.
These are the pippies we caught earlier in the afternoon.